What if one of the world's biggest songs was actually created in just 20 minutes? What really happened behind that mysterious moment when Jimin suddenly created a perfect hook without any plan? Welcome to Jikook Lover, the place where we uncover the deepest secrets of BTS that not everyone dares to talk about. Before we continue, like this video now, drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe, because what you're about to hear might change the way you see BTS forever. Because now the question is, was this just a creative coincidence or something much bigger being hidden? The global music world is once again shaken by a story that sounds almost unbelievable, yet far too compelling to ignore. A brief moment, which for some might seem like an ordinary studio session, has now turned into a heated topic among international fans. The name Jimin is once again at the center of attention, this time not because of his stunning stage performances or captivating visuals, but because of something much deeper, a creative moment said to have happened spontaneously, quickly, and almost like destiny. In a statement attributed to renowned producer Diplo, it was revealed that a song involving members of BTS was reportedly created in just 20 minutes. Yes, 20 minutes. Less time than a single episode of a variety show, yet enough to produce what was described as a perfect hook. But what really happened inside that room? According to circulating accounts, at that moment Tyler Johnson was playing the guitar. There was no intense pressure, no grand expectation to create a global hit. Everything felt like a relaxed session, a simple experiment in the studio. Until suddenly Jimin began to sing, not with his usual vocal technique, but with a strange distortion in his voice. Strange, yet that's exactly where the magic happened. That distortion wasn't a mistake. It wasn't a carefully planned effect either. It was something that just emerged, without pattern, without rules. And precisely because of that, the moment felt so raw, so honest, so real. Everyone in the room fell silent. Then someone said, "This is perfect. This is a hook." A hook, the most crucial part of a song. The part that millions remember, sing along to, and emotionally connect with. And that part, allegedly, was born in mere seconds. Is that even possible? Or is this story simply too good to be true? The mention of Billboard as a source adds another layer of credibility. But at the same time, it deepens the mystery. Because if this is true, then we are witnessing something far beyond an ordinary creative process. We are seeing intuition, instinct, and perhaps something beyond logic at work within an artist. And once again, Jimin's name stands at the center of it all. Many fans have started asking questions. Is this proof that Jimin is not just a performer, but a creator with extraordinary musical instincts? Or is this simply a narrative being shaped to strengthen a certain image? On social media, the debate continues to intensify. Some believe this moment proves natural genius, that not all great things require long hours, that sometimes the best ideas come when they are least expected. But others remain skeptical. They question the validity of the story. Why is there no complete documentation? Why are details about the song, such as Erarang or Into the Sun, not clearly found in BTS's official catalog? Could this be a reinterpretation or even misinformation spreading rapidly? And this is where the story transforms into something bigger than just a creative anecdote. It becomes a phenomenon about how information spreads, about how fans build narratives, about how one small moment can evolve into something almost legendary. Yet one thing cannot be denied: the impact. Because regardless of whether every detail is true or not, this story has changed the way many people view the creative process behind BTS's music. That behind every song, there may be spontaneous moments we never get to see. Moments where decisions are made in seconds, but their impact lasts forever. And perhaps that's what makes music feel alive. Because it's not just about technique. It's not just about production. It's about emotion, something that appears suddenly, without warning, and somehow feels right. But the biggest question still remains. Is this truly a real story that hasn't been fully revealed, or just a narrative amplified by the collective imagination of fans around the world? And if it is true that a major song can be created in just 20 minutes, then how many other miracles have actually happened behind the scenes of BTS that we still don't know about today? The mystery doesn't end there. In fact, the deeper this story spreads across global fan communities, the more layers begin to reveal themselves. Layers filled with speculation, curiosity, and an almost obsessive need to understand what truly happened in that fleeting moment inside the studio. What makes this story even more intriguing is not just the claim of a song being created in 20 minutes, but the emotional weight behind it. Because for those who have followed BTS for years, this isn't entirely surprising, yet it still feels impossible to fully grasp. BTS has always been known for their deeply personal and emotionally driven music, but could it be that some of their most powerful moments were never meticulously planned, but instead discovered in an instant? Industry insiders have long hinted that the magic of music doesn't always come from hours of structured composition. Sometimes it emerges from chaos, unexpected sounds, accidental notes, or raw emotions spilling out at just the right moment. And in this case, the distortion in Jimin's voice might not have been a flaw, but rather the very spark that ignited something unforgettable. But here's where things begin to feel even more surreal. Several fans who revisited past interviews, behind-the-scenes clips, and studio sessions began to notice a pattern. Jimin has, on multiple occasions, been described as an artist who relies heavily on feeling rather than structure. His approach to music is often intuitive, emotional, and deeply connected to the moment. Could this 20-minute creation story be the clearest example yet of that instinct in action? Meanwhile, the involvement of Diplo adds another layer of credibility and confusion. Known for his genre-bending production style and collaborations with artists across the globe, Diplo is no stranger to unconventional creative processes. If anyone were to recognize the potential of a spontaneous moment and turn it into something groundbreaking, it would be him. But still, the questions linger. Why hasn't there been a clear, official confirmation detailing this exact story? Why do the names of the songs mentioned feel slightly disconnected from BTS's known discography? And perhaps most importantly, why does this story feel both believable and unbelievable at the same time? As discussions intensify, some fans have begun to propose a different perspective. What if this story isn't meant to be taken literally, but symbolically? What if the 20 minutes represents not the total time spent creating the song, but the moment when everything finally clicked, the moment when scattered ideas suddenly align into something whole? Because in creative work, that moment, the breakthrough, is often what defines everything. And if that's the case, then the story becomes less about time and more about transformation. About how a single, unpredictable moment can redefine the direction of an entire piece of music. Still, others are not convinced. Skeptics argue that stories like this are often exaggerated over time, especially within passionate fan communities. A simple anecdote can quickly evolve into something much larger, shaped by retellings, translations, and interpretations. Could this be one of those cases? A small behind-the-scenes comment that gradually turned into a global narrative? Yet even skepticism cannot erase the emotional pull of the story. Because at its core, this isn't just about a song. It's about belief, the belief that art can emerge from chaos, that brilliance can appear without warning, and that sometimes the most meaningful creations are the ones that were never planned. And perhaps that's why this story continues to resonate so deeply. Because it reflects something universal. Everyone has experienced moments where something unexpected turns out to be perfect. A mistake that becomes a masterpiece. A fleeting idea that grows into something unforgettable. And in that sense, this story about Jimin isn't just about BTS, it's about creativity itself. But then another question begins to surface. If this moment was truly as powerful as described, where is the final result? Which song carries this perfect hook? Is it hidden within a track fans already know and love? Or is it something that has yet to be officially released? The uncertainty only fuels the intrigue. Online forums, fan theories, and analysis videos continue to dissect every possible clue. Some point to specific songs, highlighting certain vocal distortions or unique melodic patterns that can match the description. Others believe the track may have evolved so much after that initial moment that it's no longer recognizable in its original form. And then there are those who believe the truth may never be fully revealed. Because not every story in the music industry is meant to be completely understood. Some moments remain hidden, existing only in the memories of those who were there. And perhaps that's what makes them so powerful. The idea that behind every polished global hit, there are unseen moments of vulnerability, experimentation, and pure, unfiltered creativity. As the narrative continues to spread, one thing becomes increasingly clear. Whether entirely factual or partially embellished, this story has already achieved something remarkable. It has reignited a sense of wonder. A reminder that even in an industry driven by strategy, data, and precision, there is still room for unpredictability, for magic, for moments that defy explanation. And in that sense, the story of Jimin's 20-minute creation may not need to be proven true in every detail, because its impact is already real. It has sparked conversations, inspired fans, and reshaped perceptions of how music can be made. It has blurred the line between myth and reality, leaving just enough uncertainty to keep people questioning, wondering, and searching for answers. And perhaps that's the most powerful part of all. Because as long as the truth remains just out of reach, the story continues to live, growing, evolving, and embedding itself deeper into the collective imagination of fans around the world. But now, we arrive at the question that refuses to fade. If a single, unplanned moment in a quiet studio could truly give birth to something described as perfect, then how many other moments like this have happened behind closed doors? Moments we were never meant to see, never meant to hear, yet somehow shaped the music we love today. And more importantly, what if the songs we think we understand are actually hiding stories far more extraordinary than we ever imagined?